We'll be discussing on nose first. So starting with the structures, we are talking first about the lateral aspect of nose. So let me draw your attention. We are talking about nose, okay? And in nose, we are going to talk about the lateral structures of the nose, or what is related to the lateral wall of the nose. So this areas, these side areas, we are going to talk about. So have a look at these numbers. The number 1, we are talking about the orbit. So the lateral wall separates the nose from orbit from both sides. Then there is an ethmoid sinus inside. Those people who have attended last week's class would be remembering that ethmoid is a separate bone, which is just behind the nasal bone. And then there is a maxillary sinus on both sides. Both sides, the blue colored ones are the maxillary sinus. Then there is lacrimal sac. It is somewhere in this region. So these are basically the structures which are situated on the lateral aspect of the nose. Okay. And 5 is nasolacrimal duct. Now, one clinical question I would like to ask you. Can any of you answer this? Can you answer this? Yes, very good. So we did discuss about oblique facial cleft during our embryology. So this particular structure, nasolacrimal duct, is absent when there is a failure of fusion of maxillary process with the lateral nasal process. That is regarding the development of face. During the embryology part, I did discuss about how the face develops from the frontonasal process, the maxillary process, the mandibular process. The frontonasal process comes down and it divides into the lateral nasal and median nasal process. So failure of fusion between lateral nasal process with the maxillary process may lead to a cleft by name oblique facial cleft. So nasolacrimal duct might be missing in those patients or those people who have a oblique facial cleft. Okay, so that these are all the structures which are present or which are being separated by the lateral wall. Okay, so orbit is there, ethmoid sinus, maxillary sinus, lacrimal sac, and nasolacrimal duct. Okay, now lateral wall of nose. This entire area just see this red area which I'm going to mark now. This entire area is your lateral wall of nose. This much of area. So all these structures are part of lateral wall of nose. So now we should know what are these structures. So you have certain structures known as conchae and meatus. The lateral wall of nose can be subdivided into 3 parts. One part is the conchae and meatus, which is shown in the green color. So you have a certain structure which are elevated structures called conchae. Then there is a space below it known as meatus. Next part is known as the atrium, and finally the tip of the nose, the inner aspect, is known as vestibule. So these are the 3 parts of the lateral wall of nose. So people who have been following us or who have attended the osteology class would be remembering that the superior and middle conchae is part of a particular bone. Which is that particular bone? This is the superior and middle conchae. It is part of a particular bone. Which is that bone? Yes, excellent, ethmoid. Whereas the inferior conchae is an independent bone by name inferior conchae. Okay, so this is a separate bone on its own. So that's regarding conchae and meatus. We'll see it in detail later. Now I'll just introduce